How are you and your engaged man doing? Did you get married? Hello, Stella. You are first. Let me see. Let's see. Congratulations, hon. Let's see, Stella. Okay, in the reverse, so the person that's coming towards you, Stella, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Could be that the person who either you're dealing with or is coming towards you in love, there's somebody who feels very hung up on an ex and they need to let go of it. Sometimes it's like that energy of you're holding on to something from your past, so you're not really ready to move forward, or you're afraid that, you know, oh, someone else is gonna hurt me too, that kind of thing. So I feel like Spirit wants to just let you know that this person needs to let go of their ex and just move on and move forward with their life. Sometimes residual pain, and I will tell you, men, they have a very difficult time of letting go of people from their past. Just a heads up, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Let's see, Renee, you were next. Let's see. Renee, make sure that you make sure you take a test. But let me see. Let's see what Spirit has to tell you. Because sometimes when you ask Spirit if you're pregnant or not, sometimes they'll tell you that yes, there's a baby that's ready for you, but it doesn't mean that it's in your stomach yet. Let me see what I can get for you. Pregnant in the 3D this time. Before I started shuffling, I heard no, but let me see. With the Ten of Wands in reverse, I get a no. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you've been having a difficult time getting pregnant, or you're gonna have to try it a few more times to try and get pregnant with the Ten of Wands in reverse. In other words, you might need to take extra steps. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I don't see a child implanted physically yet. With the Hangman in reverse, the Two of Cups reverse, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands in reverse. How has your husband been lately, Renee? Has he been a little bit angry or moody or anything? Are you doing okay? I know you said that you're good, but are you really good? With the Hangman reverse, Two of Cups reverse, and the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Wands in reverse, I feel like your husband might be nervous about you potentially having kids or not. I don't know, it feels like he's nervous, or he might be a little bit insecure about it, like, oh, I gotta balance out my finances, like, what is gonna happen? I feel like he's just feeling a little bit insecure. I don't know if it's like his first child, or he's just worried about money, but I feel like he's a little bit overwhelmed and stressed out in some areas of his life. Ah, okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, because he feels really insecure about it, and I'm kind of like, what's going on? Because when he finds out with the Two of Cups in reverse, he might be heartbroken, or he might feel like, well, what's going on? I don't know if he feels like if it's him or, what's going on. Because sometimes, I don't know how to put it. Sometimes men feel like they fail too. Like, are my swimmers not very strong? Do you know what I mean? Not that he doesn't have it. It's just because sometimes that happens. It's like, oh, well, could it be my fault? I hope it's not my fault. But I feel like he is a little bit stressed out about it, because maybe he feels like, oh, there's going to be financial burden that's going to be added. I feel like there's going to be some pressure there, but stay positive. It's bound to happen. Just keep trying, okay? Ah, okay. Gotcha. But he has you now, and you want one. So, that's something that the both of you can share and enjoy with one another. But I will tell you, with the Two of Pentacles coming out, I feel like that is that energy of, it's like, how am I going to balance the budget and the money? I'm a little bit nervous here. So I feel like he feels overwhelmed and stressed out about it, because I already have kids to pay for, and I'm going to pay for another one. I think he's just stressed about it. But other than that, just keep trying. Let me know how it goes, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you, and congratulations on getting married and your relationship going well. You're welcome, hon. Alright. Let me know how things go. Alright, Renee? It's okay. I know that there were some stressful times you were going through the last time you were on, but I'm glad that you've worked things out and things have gotten to where, you're happier than you were before. That's good news, okay? Keep pushing forward and staying positive, and make things happen for yourself and your life, okay? And also, don't forget to ask your spirit guides for help as well on getting pregnant, okay? And I'm sorry for your loss, okay? Don't worry. Just stay calm. Try to rest more. Don't stress yourself out. You'll get one, okay? Have a good rest of your night.
Leg gives it up, and now he's in the clinch. Elbow!
Hello, Kaiser. Yes, hon. You can donate. You can do CashApp, Venmo, PayPal, or Super Chat. Any of those. If you... Here, let me post. Did I post? Because in the pinned comment, if you look above in the pinned comment, those are all your options. Alrighty, let's see. With the Tower and the Three of Wands in reverse. Okay, sure. No worries, hon. Are you in contact with her at all? Because with the Tower and the Three of Wands in reverse, it could be that out of nowhere, she's gonna kind of want to get close to you again, and you might even be surprised. Because it seems like it came out of nowhere where she's like, I want to be close to Kaiser again, or I want to talk to him again. There's like this energy of like out of nowhere she's feeling that. Okay. I do feel like she wants to though. Like you're gonna be like out of the blue. She might be like, oh hey, let's talk, or I don't know. It's like kind of come out of nowhere. But her energy with the Three of Cups in reverse, the Death reversed, Page of Swords reversed, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. So I don't think that she really wants to change the connection with you right now, but she is watching you. I think she's trying to see if you are talking to other people. I don't know if she's talking to other people, but there is this energy of I don't really want to change the connection from the way it is, but I am watching you. With the Eight of Pentacles while working. With the Four of Pentacles in reversed, Five of Cups reversed, Empress reversed, Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands reversed. Her energy is kind of, I feel like she kind of wants to talk to you. I don't know, she's been a little bit depressed lately, or she's just in that energy of being a little bit needy. But with the Empress reverse and the Ace of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Wands in reverse, and Ten of Cups reverse, Like, she knows that you like her, and there is kind of like this energy of using that against you a little bit. Kind of like, if I need something or if I need you to be around, I would like for you to be around, that kind of thing. Because like when I'm feeling low and depressed and I need someone to talk to, I wouldn't, I'd like to be able to talk to you. With the Ace of Cups and Page of Pentacles, because she knows that you want a relationship with her, but she's like, why can't I would be open to being friends with you and having like communication with you. 10 of Wands reversed, 10 of Cups reversed, but she's in that energy of feeling like I'm like too overwhelmed to be in like a relationship. I feel like she's in the energy that she wants to follow the rules and be friends and be friendly and nice with you, but with the 2 of Wands in reverse, she's taking forever to make a decision of what she really wants. Because with the Emperor and the Queen of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles, I do think that there is this feeling of you are more forward thinking, like you have like, it's like you have your idea of what you want for yourself. She feels like, I don't know how to put it, it's kind of like you protect her or something. There is this energy that she feels like, it'd be nice to have you around in my life, but I don't really want to like cross over into something romantic. With the Queen of Swords reversed and the 3 of Pentacles, it's because she's having a hard time with her own life and her own self, because it seems like she feels like she's not good enough, or she's in that energy of feeling like, I kind of don't really want to talk to people or open up too much. Again, we work together. I just want us to be friends. 6 of Swords in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and High Priestess. Also because she feels like it's really stressful at work, or just in her life in general, and she's not happy. She might be very emotional, or she might be going through something very heavy where she's kind of like losing hope and like, I don't like my job, or I don't like my life, and I'm kind of depressed, I'm going through a lot. With the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess, I think she's looking for different like work opportunities maybe, and like she's like, I don't know if I'm going to be staying here for long. I don't really know what my future looks like. I don't really know what to think. With the Strength in reverse and the 2 of Pentacles and the Judgment reversed, 4 of Swords reversed and the 7 of Cups reversed, she's going through a lot of things internally. Like, she's not really certain, like she lacks confidence and isn't certain about her life, so she kind of goes back and forth as to what's best for me. What is most advantageous for me? In other words, like, is this job good for me, or should I go somewhere else? Or is this a good opportunity? Like, who should I be in contact with? Who should I not? I feel like she feels like she doesn't make very good decisions. She's like, I make poor choices a lot, and sometimes I can be very critical when I shouldn't be. I don't sleep very well at night. Maybe her mistakes keeps her awake late at night and gives her like stress. But she's realizing with the 9 of Swords, she has a lot of fear and anxiety, because of the 8 of Cups reversed, the King of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed. That's interesting. I don't know if there was someone from her past who called her, or she's like wondering if she's holding on to too much baggage to reconnect with you, because she feels like you're honest with her and you like let her know how you feel and what you think, and she's in this energy of, I want to talk to you, but because with the Queen of Cups in reverse, because she's sad, lonely, depressed, 5 of Swords in reverse, I don't know if you can really trust her energy though. Like, you might get confused with her communication because it's from like an emotionally unstable place. Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands reverse, King of Wands reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. Because I think she might be talking to some other guy. Because there is a lot of energy showing up very quickly of like multiple people. And I don't think they're all you, especially with the multiple different men. I don't think that they're all you. I think that she just likes having people around to talk to. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands reverse, it's like that energy of like, I don't mind building a connection or being lighthearted and opening up emotionally, but I kind of don't know what I want. I don't know what direction my life is going in. I kind of change my mind a lot. I'm impulsive. King of Wands reversed, Nine of Pentacles. I think she's afraid of anyone trying to like take her freedom away from her. And so she's like, I just want to be single and focus on me. Page of Cups. I do think that she likes you, like, as a person. With the Sun, you make her happy, but she only wants to talk to people or include people in her life that make her happy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not looking for like a serious commitment or romantic partner right now. Seven of Swords. I have trust issues, but I'm also trying to be really strategic of how I move. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, she doesn't want to talk about the future with the Moon because she's kind of like secretive. She has some sort of secrets or some energy where she's like, I don't really like to like open up so much. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Fool. She wants to quit. I really feel like she doesn't like her job and she wants to quit because it's not making enough money. And she wants to like start over. With the Hangman in reverse and the Worlds and the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands reversed. I'd be careful of her energy. I think she's in the energy of kind of like, I want to travel or move or do something different or do something on the internet. And I don't know what that is. I hope it's not OnlyFans, but it's like, she's like, I'm not making enough money. I want to quit. I want to do something else, maybe on the internet. But with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed, she just feels like there's a lot going on in her life and she's just almost at this loss of like, what do I do? It's not the right time for me right now. I feel like things don't work out for me. And she doesn't want to hurt you, but she's in that energy with the Queen of Wands in reverse, kind of like, you know, I just care about my money, my status, you know, a lot of just me. Ten of Swords, again an energy of like, I want to leave. Six of Cups reversed. So I feel like she even might be still hurting from a past ending. Six of Cups reversed, Six of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I don't think she's over like an ended connection. She's still heartbroken from it. And that's why she's not very fair in connections and she's like a little bit discombobulated. She's in that energy of being a little bit torn as to what direction to go in and what to like really think. And I will say that she is kind of like, I'm not moving this forward and I don't want to give you the wrong idea. But sometimes she's like, sometimes when I'm really emotional or down in the dumps, I really want someone to talk to. I hate to say it, but it's almost like kind of using you. Underlying energy, Two of Cups reversed. I don't want a relationship. Nine of Cups. My wish, Queen of Pentacles, is to make a lot of money or be very stable financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. I'm gearing more towards finances because her energy is, I'm impatient, I want more money, I want more stability, I want more. With the Devil, yeah, Queen of Pentacles, Devil, she's obsessed with money. Hermit in reverse, she's also in that energy of like, I'm only searching for, like I said, I feel like she's looking for like a sugar daddy or like a job that's going to pay her a lot of money. Something with the Hermit in reverse, something a little bit selfish or self-focused. Oh, Hermit reversed and the King of Pentacles. She wants to find like a sugar daddy. Knight of Swords reversed, Six of Wands. I don't know if she's already talking to someone or she's looking for someone, but with the Knight of Swords reversed, the Six of Wands, the Hierophant reversed, the Seven of Wands, there's a whole lot of like energy there. She's looking for attention. She's looking to like bag like a, I don't know, like a wealthy guy to be with the Hierophant in reverse, Seven of Wands, Eight of Swords in reverse. I don't know if she's looking for men who can give her really great financial opportunities, but there is just like this, I'm really looking for better financial opportunities. I'm searching for I'm not looking for a relationship unless it could benefit her financially, but Seven of Wands, I want to go out there and go after what I want. Eight of Swords reversed, feel more free in my energy. Magician, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands reversed. Also that energy of, I gotta figure out a way how to have more stability in my life. That's what I'm mostly focused on. She's really focused on herself. 9 of Wands reversed, because she's in a victim mentality if nothing ever works out for me. Temperance, I just want peace in my life with the Lovers. Page of Wands, 2 of Swords reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, King of Cups reversed, 4 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles reversed, and the Chariot. She's literally working on whatever's going to give me stability and peace. With the Lovers and the Page of Wands, she's in that energy, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. I just want to connect with people. Then I think she's more of an energy of I'm picking me. When push comes to shove, if it's me or you, I'm picking me. You know, it's like everything's really focused on I'm trying to pick me. Page of Wands, I'm ready for anything new. I'm okay with flirtation and fun, but I'm looking for new adventures and like more. 2 of Swords reversed. I don't want to. It's like that energy of I don't want to make any really big decisions. 8 of Wands in reverse. I just want to like go with the flow. King of Cups in reverse. I know I'm going to disappoint you. 4 of Cups, but I'm not very happy in my life right now. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not going to be consistently putting energy in this connection with the Chariot, but I'm making decisions to make movement in my life. So when she comes and talks to you, she might want to like, you might get confused because she's going to be like talking to you, opening up, and then you're just going to be like, wait a second, because it's almost like it's not really fair. She's just like bouncing from person to person, whoever's willing to give her the time of day kind of thing. But she's also worried that you might get the, like, take it the wrong way, that she's not really looking for a romantic connection, but more of just a friendship of when she's like depressed, bored, whatever energy, okay? Because she's really focused on herself right now, and I don't know, I don't see it moving forward other than like maybe communication, but I don't see anything more than that, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Queen of Swords, you can push your question, hon. I hate to say it, but Kaiser, I think she's looking for some, like, just, it's like she doesn't feel like there's permanent at her current job. Permanence. Like, I feel like she's looking for something new and different, a change, something that's going to give her more money or feed her ego, whatever it is. It's like she's very focused on what she's capable of getting on her own. And like I said, I don't know if she's looking at internet kind of jobs or businesses, but, you know, just a heads up. Good luck, hon. Alright, Queen of Swords, let's see. Okay. With the Justice card, it's a maybe. It's a big fat maybe. Because with the 7 of Cups, it seems like there's a bit of confusion, or there's a lot of things that they need to either process or different options that they need to assess. And with the Justice card, it is about making sure that everything's fair and balanced and that they're following the rules. The rules are very important here. With the 3 of Swords in reverse and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, they're going to try and fix whatever unfair things might have happened in the past, or whatever seemed like it was unfair or unbalanced. With the Page of Wands, the Queen of Cups reverse, the 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the 8 of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's going to be some communication to maybe like not stress out JK so much, kind of like the energy with the Page of Wands, and there might be some sort of communication that comes where somebody's going to be very upset. I don't know if JK is going to be like emotional or kind of like upset about what happened. 2 Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Or sorry, there is like an energy of communication about somebody being upset. It might be a woman. 2 Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles reverse, of like, you know, why did this happen this way? Like, why was this opportunity taken away from PH? Like, was it really done correctly? Was it right? But with the 8 of Swords in reverse, I do feel like there's going to be communication to try and bring peace to JK, of like, you know, try and avoid it or ignore it, or, you know, whatever it is, like give JK reassurances. So it's like this energy of there might be consequences, but there might not be. It depends on how well they're able to communicate and resolve the issues, okay? And even sometimes when it comes out as a maybe, it's like some things might happen that might feel like consequences, but it's not really. Does that make sense? Let me see. How will things play out? Okay, let's see. Is N masculine or feminine? Okay. The 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands in reversed. So it looks like N might be very intimidated and a little bit stressed out, wondering like kind of like who to communicate with, because N really is in this energy of I need to be careful what I say because I really need this job and stability. So I'm a little bit nervous. I hope I don't mess anything up. I feel like there's going to be a little bit of feeling intimidated, feeling insecure because they need this job security. With the 2 Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Swords, I feel like it might be a little bit overwhelming, all the communication, everything that's going on. At first, I think N is going to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm like a chicken with my head cut off. I'm just like there's so much to do and I don't know if I can do it. And I feel like N might have that communication with the higher up saying like, oh, it's good, but you know, because I just started, it's just a lot to do or a lot to remember. So I feel like in the beginning, N is going to be a little bit overwhelmed, but is going to be communicating very clearly with others. N seems like an honest person and somebody who is in that energy of like, I really need this job, or I want to do a good job. With the Queen of Pentacles reversed, the 4 of Wands sideways, and the 9 of Wands, oh boy. Now, I don't know if there is a resident or an employee with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Wands sideways who might be a little bit difficult. It could be that this person, I don't know, she quickly has like, what do you call it? Like very quickly gets bitter and holds like a grudge against people. With the 4 of Wands sideways and the 9 of Wands, I feel like N is gonna have difficulty with one of the residents. Maybe threatening to move or threatening whatever it is. Like there might be somebody who's a bit difficult with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, who is a resident, and N is gonna be the, what do you call it? N is gonna be very defensive, kind of like, whoa, I'm sorry things didn't work out, or oh, I'm like trying to accommodate to this person but maybe having difficulty. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed and the Chariot in reverse, oh, kind of strange because I feel like this N is in that energy. or the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this person might be trying to get N like demoted or take the opportunity away from her. With the Chariot in reverse, almost like, I wish I didn't take this position, or I don't want to give it up, but I'm going to try a little bit longer and see how it goes. Let me see. I feel like there might be some difficulty with someone specifically that's going to make N a little bit stressed out. Like it's not worth it. Do you know what I mean? Let me see. With the Nine of Cups and the Fool. So is this like a new thing for, is this job, the front desk supervisor, is that like a new position for N? Like, did they just start this? Because with the Nine of Cups and the Fool, there is this energy of, you know, I was so excited to, like, this was what I really wanted. Like, I really wanted to, like, have a new beginning or do something different. So it's like N is very happy to have this position. But how's it gonna go? Ah, okay. Well, she's wishing for it to happen. Not a lot is coming out with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the World card. I feel like, and even though this is going to be a great opportunity for her, I feel like she's going to feel very insecure or uncertain with the Nine of Pentacles reverse and the World card at the bottom. It's like that energy of like, oh, I don't know if I can do this with the World card. Maybe like I can do like something else. I don't know if she's going to try and travel to like another location or change to a different position. Everything always seems great in the beginning, but once you start, sometimes it stresses you out and maybe it's not worth it. Is she going to stay on long? Like, what's it going to be like? Will N do well? Will she stay on long? How will things go? With the Six of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse, I feel like she might become friendly with maybe somebody who, I don't know if they drink a lot, or there's somebody, could be a resident, or maybe she becomes friendly with one of the other co-workers or the resident. With the King of Cups in reverse, this person might be somebody who either drinks a lot or somebody who might be like depressed. But how will things go? Will they be good? Will she do well? Anything else? With the Tower sideways and the Star. So basically, I feel like for N, if she becomes the front desk supervisor, it's going to be overwhelming for her, but she's going to do whatever she can to try and fix and resolve situations. I feel like she's in the energy of like, this is something I really wanted. Maybe when she gets really stressed out, she hopes and it's like, I wish I can find something different that's not so stressful. But then she goes, no, I'm going to like, you know what, this person's so nice to me and sweet to me. I'm going to push through and I'm going to keep trying. So, I don't know, I feel like she's a persistent person. I don't think that she wants to give up quickly. But I do see someone wanting to get her fired or trying to take an opportunity away from her. Like maybe one of the residents, or I don't know if it's another coworker. But I do think it's a resident who might be like trying to be difficult. That stresses her out. But with the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups in reverse, it very well could be that over time she becomes very unhappy and then looks for different options. Kind of like, you know what, I tried, I did everything I could, but I feel like I'm unhappy and this isn't like my calling. Like I want to do something different. I'm going to look for something different. So You're right. I don't know how long she's gonna last. I feel like it might be too overwhelming for her, but also she's like, I want to try, and she tries to be persistent, but then ultimately it's like becomes increasingly unhappy and starts like looking for different positions. Anything else? It could be the couple of people, like maybe the difficult person that she has to deal with stresses her out, and then she meets a really nice person, and then it like, you know, cancels out that negative energy, but then like it's just very stressful for her, and she's like, I don't know if I like this anymore. I was so excited to try something new or take a new position, but I don't know how I feel about it. Anything else? With the Nine of Swords, lots of fear and anxiety, Hierophant wanting to follow the rules, but also be in an energy of like, I need like growth opportunities, and maybe she's afraid that she's not going to get them, because with the Temperance reverse, it's going to be very unstable for her. The Death card, King of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles in reverse. Very well could be that things are going to change, and I don't know with the King of Pentacles if this is like another resident who lives there or one of her bosses or co-workers. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like he might make her uncomfortable as well. Maybe she's like very intimidated by him, but he sets up some changes. Anything else? Let's see. With the King of Wands and the Four of Swords, I feel like there's, I don't know if she's going to be attracted to somebody, or like there's going to be a guy who comes in and like kind of like takes charge of it, and with the Four of Swords tries to help her, give her peace of mind, and like, you know, de-escalate situations. Maybe he helps her out. Let me see. Anything else? With the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, so I think that she's going to be switched to something different. I don't think that if she gets the front desk supervisor position, I think that she's going to be changed to either a different shift or a different position. Okay, I don't think that she's going to stay for a long time. It's like she tries, she has some like issues, and then people come in and try to help her out. Something better comes along. That energy of, you know, I'm willing to take whatever they'll give me that's going to give me financial stability. I'll do it for as long as I need to, but I think ultimately she's going to either, with the Seven of Swords in reverse, she might reveal to them, this isn't something I want, or is there something else I can either transfer to or change to? It's that energy of like, either, I don't know, she's going to be like maybe in a different building or maybe a different position, but I do see her changing. So I don't think that she's going to stick in it for a long time if she gets it. I think she's just really looking for any opportunity to make more, and she's more focused about her finances than she is anything else. Okay. Yeah, I see that. I see some drama and some, and like I said, the lady looks a little petty, one of the residents, and I don't know, she's just like, she finds a reason to dislike someone, and then like she starts giving them hell, you know what I mean? So I don't know if she very easily triggered or what her problem is, but she might kind of like stress N out a bit, okay? But let me know how things go, okay? Hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Hello, Raymond. Let me see. Oh no, Raymond, you know, this is a very toxic relationship. You're gonna have a miserable life together. Like, seriously. This is not healthy, Raymond. You know, like, on and off, on and off. Like, are you addicted to the drama of her breaking up with you, getting back together with you, ignoring you, you desperately waiting for her call, getting back together, then getting kicked out or broken up? Or is this what you're addicted to, the drama of it? because this is highly toxic. It's not healthy. It's very toxic. It's not good, Raymond. What are you doing? But love shouldn't be this toxic, Raymond. When you love someone, you don't treat each other that way. Like, I don't know who, because I don't listen to your conversations, so I don't know, but you're clearly disrespecting one another to the point where you're constantly fighting, making up, breaking up. Like, this is extremely unhealthy and toxic behavior. Did you get into another fight on Saturday, or... Are you gonna get back together? Let me see. Her name starts with an F, right? With the Nine of Pentacles, Spirit is saying you two will reconcile and get back together. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to happen in divine timing, but also you need to work on self-respect and, you know, freeing yourself of her energy. Kind of like, don't always be sitting waiting for her call. When you guys are fighting, like, whatever it is between the two of you, you really got to work on the way that you speak to each other and treat each other, okay? Because with the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Pentacles is a yes energy, but it's also like finding stability within yourself, whether it's financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, one of it, some of it, all of it, that kind of thing. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's coming together in divine timing. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but that's what it's going to be. With the Four of Cups reversed, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Empress in reversed. So it looks like your lady needs, she's a bit vindictive, has a bad temper, likes to really get back at you at things. She's a very toxic energy. Empress reverse is somebody who can be very selfish, manipulative, possessive, jealous, petty, you know, bad temper. She's getting back at you for something. With the Four of Cups in reverse, trying to, and the Ten of Pentacles, trying to reject your love or reject your energy to make you feel bad. And with the Seven of Cups, because she's in this very strange energy of, she gets confused a lot. Kind of like, I don't know, it's like she wants, I don't know, I feel like she just tries to get back at you for stuff, and it's not very nice, okay? Like this, I know you say you love her, but this is gonna be like a miserable relationship. Like, I don't know who's the mean one, you or her. Her energy comes out mean, but, you know, I don't ask about yours, so I don't know what yours is, but I mean, if you guys are always fighting, breaking up, making up, like, I don't know, just, it's not a very healthy connection. Okay, I don't know, it's it says divine timing. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's divine timing. Just focus on yourself, worry about you, just go on with your day, and then she'll come back to you, okay? She's just trying to punish you because she's mean. I don't know, her energy's always mean and angry. I don't know, hon. Okay? But like I said, this is an unhealthy connection. Like, expect misery. Like, I don't know, just, unless you're miserable too, you know, misery loves company. Whatever this is, it's not good for either of you, it looks like, but it's your life. You do what you want, okay? So good luck, hon. Let me know how things go, okay? I hope that one day you'll see the light or something really wonderful happens for you. Alright? Hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. I want you to find love, Raymond, but I want you to find love with someone who respects you and treats you well. Someone that you respect and you treat well also, okay? I want you to lead a life that's fulfilling and that's good for you, that, you know, where you're not always fighting and breaking up and wondering if you're ever going to hear from them again. Like, I'd like you to have like a healthy, loving, like fulfilling relationship. I hope you find that, okay? Good luck, hon. Miss J, you can push your question, hon. I think Spirit wants you to tell that person no. They're like struggling. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor, yes, it's the Ten of Pentacles is a yes energy, but here's the thing. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor, this person, again, is focused on their stability, on taking charge of their life when it comes to their money and finances. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords universe, they're going to tell you, I'm going to be single, Miss J. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship. In other words, it's going to be like a hookup. Just kind of like a pump and dump. So I think Spirit wants you to say no, because when I was trying to shuffle, did you hear that? It was like clap, 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 like stop, stop, stop. I don't know. It was like a struggle to get the cards to shuffle. So I feel like Spirit's trying to say, don't do it, Miss J. You deserve better. Because this person is all about his money, his bag, making sure that excuse me, he's just worried about his finances, his career. Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, Nine of Pentacles. I'm trying to focus on me and my life, so if we hook up, it's just going to be a bang. Like, it's not going to be something more, okay? So be careful. Don't get used or taken advantage of, or, you know, just, you know, don't get played. Let me see. What's your second question? It very well even could be that there's a part of you where you want it to be him, and so it's like he's going to come around, but are you going to be strong enough to say no and walk away, or are you just going to go through with it? You know what I mean? But just because this person comes around, it doesn't mean you have to say yes. You know, you are the gatekeeper to your cooch, so you can always say no, you know? All right, let's see if I draw the question. Okay, so if it comes out as a maybe, then it might be one has positive feelings and the other doesn't, okay? Because O and R are two different people. So, and if it says no, I don't know which one it'll be, okay? So, let me see. With the Chariot in reverse and the Moon, I don't know who this is. I mean, both are Moon cards with the Chariot in reverse and the Moon. So I don't know if this person is a Cancer or a Pisces or a Scorpio. It very well could be, or not, sorry, not Scorpio, but I don't know if there is this energy of, someone doesn't feel positively about you. Because with the Moon, they feel like you're hiding something or you're very secretive. With the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, almost like that energy of, you know, are you only trying to, it's like this energy of, are you only looking for an opportunity? Like, do you deserve an opportunity? Like, do you just care about your money? Or, I don't know, it's like really weird. Like, somebody feels like you're very secretive, you don't open up, you're hiding something. Okay. Because with the Chariot reverse and the Moon, there is this energy where it's like they feel like they're not sure if they're making a right decision or a good decision about you. They feel like they should hold off on making a decision because they feel like you're hiding something. Or maybe it's because you hid something, like the fact that you were trying to, you know, apply to another department. But whatever it is, with the Ace of Wands reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed. Oh, kind of like, why didn't you tell us yourself that you were going to apply for another, like a position in a different department? Why weren't you more forthcoming? That kind of thing. So with the Ace of Wands reversed and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like there is this energy of they're not really sure. Like, even if we give you this opportunity, like, and we can't pay you as much as you would like, are you still going to stick around? I feel like they're worried that, you know, did you do it to play us, or did you do it because you genuinely meant to? I feel like this person is like, what's your game here? Like, is this a game? I feel like they're just a bit suspicious. You don't. You absolutely don't. But that's what it is. It's like, oh, that's shady. Like, why did you do that and not talk to us or tell us? You know, it's like, well, do you just not want to be here? Is that it? Do you not like one of us? Did something happen? Like, what are you hiding? They just feel like it was kind of sneaky. Whoever it is. I don't know if it's O or R or the both of them, but I feel like they think it's, one of them feels like it's sneaky. Because with the Six of Pentacles, they feel like, we've been good to you. I don't get it. We've been fair to you. We've been good to you. With the Death in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups at the bottom, I feel like there's this energy of one of them feels like disappointed because they were like, I thought I was being good to you. Maybe it's the both of them. We're like, you know, we thought we were fair. We thought we were good to you. Like, why would you want to change that? Like, I thought we had a good relationship where things were good between us. And with the Five of Cups, it is the energy of like disappointment, or like, I'm disappointed because I thought that, you know, we were good. Why would you try and leave, you know? So I feel like they just wonder, like, what else you're hiding. Like, did you do it because you were trying to, like, ruffle the feathers and trying to make us give you, like, force our hand at giving you something more? Or were you doing it because you don't like us and you want to leave? You know what I mean? I feel like they don't know, one of them or maybe both of them don't know what your true intentions are and are kind of, like, upset. Okay. Yeah, but even when you explain things, sometimes people don't always believe it, you know? Because even your own sister, when she was like, no, I didn't do it on purpose, it's still like, yeah, you did. Do you know what I mean? It's like, because unfortunately, because it's a dog-eat-dog world and it is difficult in the workplace, I feel like for him, he's just like, you know, I don't really know what to think. I don't know if it's the one of them or the both of them or half of what, but it is an energy of somebody feels like you're hiding something. Even though you told them what you did, it's almost like that energy of like, is that really what it is? Or did someone do something wrong? Or were you trying to like get us to like move faster? Just suspicion, you know? Because the moon is like, what are your secrets? What are you hiding? You know, what aren't you telling us? That kind of thing, okay? People are always suspicious. Like, well, why wouldn't you tell us? I thought we were friends. I thought we treated you well. Like, why would you assume for the worst? Do you know what I mean? People just get like that sometimes because they're insecure, because they don't know you and they're so curious about you. But that's not how you treat people, you know? That's not how you treat people. That's weird. It even very well could be that maybe one of them got screwed over in the past. Someone said, oh, because you have a bunch of ladies that lie all the time that you work with, that are like closely like finding out time and time again that, so and so's a liar, so and so is also a liar. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like they're just realizing that people aren't very honest, and to really think carefully before you make any big decisions about anyone, because someone might be trying to fool you. Okay? I know, right? People get like that. And like I said, I don't know if it's R or O, because the energy is, like I said, if they're talking to each other, they might both try to influence each other too. Well, oh, maybe we should think carefully because, we just found out C's a liar. What if Miss J's a liar too? Do you know what I mean? So it could be like one's influencing the other, or they've discussed it and it's like, oh, did she tell you this story? Because this is what she told me. Do you know what I mean? And what they could discuss with one another, did they tell the truth or did something get like mixed up? Okay. Let me see. All right. I'm waiting. I'm gonna post it. Let me see. Sometimes it takes a moment. These apps are funny like that. R. Come on. Why is it acting funny? Hold up. For all you know, it could be S telling them something that C said. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it seems like people have been, things have been found out. So I feel like that might be why it's been kind of strange, if that makes sense. Let me see. What's going on with R's energy? Okay, let's see. With the Sun in reversed, the Five of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Temperance reversed, and the Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's something funny going on, because with the Sun in reverse and the Five of Swords reversed, I think he's nervous about what to believe about whatever woman speaks to him, because he feels like there's some, with the Sun in reverse, maybe he's disappointed or unhappy, or even could be like something is hidden. Like he doesn't really see things clearly of how people are communicating. He's like second guessing what people are saying with the Five of Swords in reverse. Is this the truth? Is this a lie? With the Queen of Cups reversed, the Temperance reversed, and the Page of Cups in reversed, he's wondering if you were disappointed or unhappy with something that was going on, and something shook things up for you, but you were too afraid to say anything. With the Five of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse, and that's where you're just trying to like get rid of the sadness or whatever you're going through, and like kind of like pass it off like, oh, it's nothing, you know, I was trying to like overcome this, and it was an issue that I didn't want to discuss, and I didn't want to ruffle any feathers, so I decided to, instead of saying anything, I was just gonna let it go and leave, you know. It's like that kind of energy. It's like you were just gonna drop us because of that, and you didn't want to like talk to us about it. If you were unhappy, why didn't you say something? Because with the Seven of Swords in reverse, he feels like, yes, you revealed something, like you revealed your truth to him, but with the Moon in reverse, like you opened up, like, and the Two of Wands in reverse, but why did you take so long to tell us? Like, you're not obligated. Like, it's very bizarre, because he's just like, well, I thought we were close, or I thought we were friends, or why didn't you tell me sooner? Like, you told me what you did, but is that really the truth? Like, you just wanted to leave because you're upset about something? But, you know, it's like, why wouldn't you have mentioned something was wrong? Did something else happen? Did someone else hurt you? Like, do something to you? Are you hiding something? You know, he's just wondering, like, what's going on? Is this really the truth? Because with the Four of Cups reversed and the Devil and the Ace of Swords reversed, he's in this weird energy of like, you have no idea how much I like you, Miss J, and how badly I want to keep you right here. Like, I feel like, I don't know if his days are miserable and he just really enjoys getting attention, or just like being around you, or just people being nice to him. But I feel like he sits there and it's like, you know, where do you think you're going? Like, I feel like you're rejecting my kindness towards you. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, that energy of like, what are you hiding? Are you really telling me the truth? Like, why didn't you feel comfortable talking to me? Do I make you uncomfortable? Do you know what I mean? Because the Ace of Swords reverse is under the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords reverse. Like, I don't know what to believe, because I've been hearing things and I don't know what to believe. So with the Ace of Cups reverse, the King of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, I feel like there is this energy of like, I've been trying so hard to like hold back any kind of feelings from you. I'm trying to not cross any lines. But, you know, I feel like you don't even like me. Like, I feel like you don't even want to, like, you don't even consider me a friend. And with the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, he's just in that energy of like, but whatever, it's okay. Like, if you don't like me, fine. But, you know, I'm trying to, how do you put it? I feel like he thinks that you're beneficial for his career. Kind of like you help him keep his job, if that makes sense. Because with the King of Pentacles, he's like, you know, I'm trying to keep my stability here. And, you know, we don't have to be best friends, but I thought like we had a good rapport and you were, you know, you felt comfortable talking to me. But with the Six of Swords, he's like, I just want to keep the peace. With the Knight of Swords in reversed, I think that he was very surprised, and he's in that energy with, I'm trying to quickly, with the Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Emperor. Because he's in the energy of, I think he wants to either get like a bonus or more financial stability, and maybe keeping you around helps him get it. Maybe you're very productive or you're very good at what you do and it makes him look good. But whatever that energy is, I think that he was a little bit surprised, and he was a little bit taken aback of like, oh, why would you make that decision? What's going on here? But I do think that he's trying to keep the peace for as long as he can. With the Knight of Pentacles, he wants to give you an offer of a different kind of opportunity or communication about a different opportunity. Five of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. King of Swords. Three of Cups. Fool reversed. Is R friends with E or another person? Is someone trying to get his ear? Because R is in this really weird energy of he's been talking to someone else. Like maybe someone's been asking him or talking to him like, hey buddy, like with the Five of Pentacles, like I'm not doing so hot financially. Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, or I don't know, it's like this weird thing of, I don't know if another person has been asking him for like any favors or any kind of like, hey yo, you know, it's like I'm an older guy, or I got, I don't have much longer in the workforce, or, it's like, what can I do to, like, move up? Or it's weird. I almost feel like he's in this energy of, like, I don't want to hear from him, but it's like he feels bad for him, but I don't know. I feel like he's kind of, how do you put it? I feel like he almost feels partial, but is trying to be like, what benefits me best? I think R is like, what benefits me best? I need to make the best decision. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Swords reverse, King of Swords, Three of Cups, Four reverse. There's a whole lot of very strange energy here of like, who do I give the opportunity to? I need to think about this. Do I give it to the older guy? Do I give it to Miss J? Because the older guy is my friend with the Fool in reversed. I'm not ready to make a decision on who to give it to. Five of Wands. I think he has a lot of internal conflict. Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles reversed, Magician reversed, Three of Swords reversed. Oh, ew. What? I think okay, so R is very attracted to you, right? I think that he was hoping that something more would have happened on the trip. It's weird because I want to say it's attraction, but it also could even mean with the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands, he feels torn inside of who to give the opportunity to, because with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, Magician reversed, Three of Swords reversed, he feels like he needs to think more clearly of what he needs to do, because he feels like someone, I think he thinks that E is trying to manipulate him, but also he feels like you're hiding something, and he's just like, let me like think about this and calm myself and my feelings down so I can like make a better decision. With the Four of Pentacles and the World in reversed, he doesn't really, it's like he's holding back his thoughts and feelings because he's in that energy of like, I'm not really ready to change anything right now. Death in reverse, yeah, I'm not ready to change anything. Lovers in reverse, I don't want to make the wrong decision, and I don't want to pick favorites, and I don't want to like, I think he's a little bit torn. He's like, I feel bad for, E, but also it's like, I don't want to make it look like I'm picking favorites or I'm, being unfair. I think he's very worried about how he's going to look, because with the Lovers in reverse, he's like, I got to pick me. What's best for me? More than what's best for you or E, he's like, what's best for me? If I were to give you a promotion or help you get promoted, are you going to help me look better or get raises and bonuses or whatever? Or is E going to do that for me? He's a little bit torn because he's like, I don't really know what to do, but I don't want to make a decision like based on feelings or, friendships or whatever. With the King of Wands and the Hermit in reversed, Two of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, Eight of Wands reversed, and Strength in reversed. I think also he's trying to see, it's like it's weird because he wants to get attention from you, Missy. And he wants to have like a positive connection, but he wonders with the Queen of Wands in reverse if maybe you are trying to manipulate him because you're trying to get ahead, or if like he's been hearing, is there like a woman that he's friends with? Because he doesn't know if maybe like his mind is being tainted by maybe a woman who's jealous of you. Because he talks to a woman. It's interesting. Because Eight of Wands reversed, Strength in reverse, and the Six of Wands. Oh, maybe he's afraid that his friend, who's a woman who might be jealous of you, might get upset with him because, you're getting attention or good news is coming to you. Okay. I think he's afraid of a woman who might get jealous or upset. Oh, okay. With the Six of Wands, the Nine of Cups reversed, the Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. Ooh, I think also, I hate to say it, but I feel like, it's kind of weird. He wants you to like give him attention. It's weird. It's like, I would feel better about it if you like, if you were nicer to me, or if you started opening up to me or something, like maybe if we could go get a drink or something, like that would make me real happy. But it stresses me out because I'm married and, you know, I got a whole family and whatever. But Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I don't want to get fired. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse, King of Cups, Star. And he's afraid of who to give attention to. Like, this is his problem, Miss J. He's afraid of who to give positive attention to because he feels like somebody's going to think he screwed him over, or somebody's going to think it's unfair about who he picked. Like, because with the King of Cups, he's like, because I like all of y'all. All of you are my friends. Like, you know, I don't want to have to pick and choose. Like, I feel bad. I don't want anyone to think I like anyone else more than the other, but, you know, it's like everyone's going to think it's unfair. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, he's almost like hesitant of wanting to give anyone like a promotion because he's like, yeah, but what if everyone starts hating me? Or what if like people don't treat me nice, you know? I don't know. I feel like he has some serious ego issues because the Strength in reverse came out earlier where he needs his ego stroked a lot, okay? Yeah, he does. With the Page of Swords in reverse, he's watching you. He's watching everybody. It looks like he's going to try. He might try and like back off a little bit, and I think he's watching everyone. Ten of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords reverse. He's really stressed out. He's like, whatever I do, I don't want to get fired. I don't know if he's doing something inappropriate with somebody else, and maybe he's afraid like she's hoping for like some kind of a, you know, prize for her efforts. I don't know, but he's in this energy of I hope I don't get fired. Why is he so worried about getting fired? It's really weird. Four of Swords reversed. I don't sleep at night. I don't take care of myself. Judgment in reversed. Ooh, I don't want to make the wrong choice or make a mistake. Seven of Pentacles in reversed. Uh-oh. Page of Wands in reversed. Like, he's afraid that you might leave or stop working, and he's like, then I'm going to be stressed out, and what am I going to do? But then if I give someone else this position, then so-and-so might get upset with me, or why do you care so much, sir? Empress in reverse. Yeah, he's afraid of a woman. I don't know if this woman is married or somebody who is like jealous, possessive, controlling. He's afraid of her. She might be older than you. She might be, I don't know, divorced. Weird energy. Maybe are any of the women really possessive with him? He's afraid of her. He's afraid of her. Two of Swords of what she's gonna do. Hierophant in reverse if he doesn't give her the promotion. Uh-oh. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Again, he's afraid of like losing his job, or like he's very like scared of his stability because of some woman. Or maybe women, plural. Underlying energy, Ten of Wands, he's super stressed out. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, really scared of communication. Three of Pentacles, or even looking like he's friendly with you. Maybe he's afraid of communicating with anyone or any one of his friends. Like, it's almost like that, you know, why didn't you pick us? Like, why are you going to pick Miss J over us? You know what I mean? It's weird. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. He's afraid that someone's going to be vindictive towards him. Knight of Cups, if he's too nice to one person and not the other, or give an offer because, oh, you picked a favorite. Chariot, why did you make the decision? He's like, I just want to be fair. I want to follow the rules and be fair. High Priestess in reverse. I realize. Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands in reverse. He feels like he can do no right. He feels like you're honest, you're intelligent, you know what you're doing. You're clearly moving in a way where you want to get ahead, and maybe even quickly. But with the Nine of Wands in reverse, he's like, you know, no matter what, someone's going to be upset. There's no like winning this, and he feels a little bit broken about it. He's like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to feel guilty. I'm going to feel bad. Six of Cups because of my friends. Three of Wands. Like, I don't know what the future is going to look like with my friends, or the ones that he's friendly with. With the Tower, Eight of Cups, he's afraid that he's going to either lose friendships or people are going to leave or walk away. Seven of Cups, he realized, Hangman, he really needs to think about things, because with the Two Pentacles in reverse, it's like his world is like blowing up. He's like, oh no. Because it could be that maybe one of the ladies was like, you know, kind of like, hey, you know, could you be a doll and maybe help me out and get like a higher position? Or even like the E person might have been like, you know, I'm getting older. My wife is like on my case about like, you know, I need to be doing better or find a new job or something. You know what I mean? There's something where he's talking, like a lot of people are talking to him, but you're not. And so for him, he's like, people are asking him left and right, and he's just like, I don't know what to do here. I think that's what the problem is. I think he knows that you're the best person for the position, and it's not that he doesn't like you, but he's just like, man, but what do I do about these other people who like have my ear all the time and are always coming after me? He's having an internal struggle, but you know what? That might be why you entered his life, you know, why you two are in each other's lives, so where he needs to realize that he needs to like pick better people to surround himself with, you know, not let people stroke his ego and like try to get favors out of him, and for him to make like better choices. Okay? So he needs to figure it out. His energy is like, I'm confused. What do I do? What if so-and-so hates me? Or what if they don't want to be friends with me anymore? It does not matter. You pick the best person for the job, you know? That's what he's at. I know, but some people, you know, when they become a boss, they get a big ego, and they like the people, and they favor the people who are always stroking their ego. So for him, he's just a little bit torn. He's like, I don't want anyone to be mad at me or jealous because I make this decision, and what do I do? You know, it's an internal battle. Like I said, I don't think that he thinks negatively of you. I think that people just say things to him and he wonders, you know, it's like, oh, but these people talk to me all the time. I wonder why Miss J would like hide that she's wanting to leave, and why didn't she ask us, like, or ask me or talk to me about it and say she was unhappy? Do you know what I mean? Let me tell you, it's almost like he feels rejected. Like, well, what, you don't think I'm your friend, or I'm not looking out for you? Do you know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, but we never had that kind of relationship. Why would I assume such a thing? That kind of energy. So, sure, yeah. I'd just be very careful. Here's the thing, Miss J. When you're dealing with people who are, you know, who have been in the working world for quite some time, also when it comes to egos, the egos get bigger as they get older, okay? The longer they have their position, man or woman, typically their ego gets bigger, you know? And they feel slighted and easily triggered over very little things. Because a lot of times, as they get older, they worry about, oh my gosh, anything can get me fired. Someone younger and faster can take my position, you know? And then they start getting real stressful, like stressed out, and then start getting a little bit, how do you put it? Extra. Okay, so I feel like for him, he's worried that, you know, he doesn't have much longer at his job if he's not careful. He needs to be really, really careful about the decisions that he makes. I think he's just really, really nervous. Okay, but that's not your problem. That's not your problem and not your fault. So don't take it like you have to care. But it's just like that's the way he's probably acting. It's like out of his own insecurities and his own fears. Okay. You could, let me see. What's your question? What is the other position, first letter of the title? Like, is it like supervisor? So S, I just need a letter. Because Spirit will know, and you just keep thinking about it as I ask. S, okay. Oh, weird. Weird. Alright, let's see. Eerie coincidence. Alright, let's see. With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse, it looks like somebody would be very sad and would be trying to get you to come back. But that doesn't matter. But would Miss J be? Let me see. Okay, so the Eight of Wands sideways and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you're going to be in that energy when you first get there. With the Eight of Wands sideways and the Ace of Wands, you'll be like, oh, this is a new opportunity, but it's very stagnant. I feel like you're going to be like, there's not a lot of stuff going on. Like, I'm ready, but like, how come there's not a lot of movement? It could very well be like very slow movement or not a lot of things happening. But we should be happy. How will it be? With the Fool in reversed and the Knight of Wands. Ooh. You might not even go. I don't know that you're even gonna take it or get it. Hangman sideways, Tower sideways, and the Six of Cups reversed. Probably should be happy. Oh, you want to know if you'd be happy in your current position. S is the other position, right? So your current position, would you be happy or would you be happy in the other one? Because I'm seeing with the Hangman sideways, the Tower sideways, and the Six of Cups in reversed, I almost even feel like they're holding off on making a decision because it might upset some of the other people. Like, it could be OR or whoever else. They might be upset about it and be like, don't you dare give her that position. I don't know. There's something, or you even might put a, like, you might hold off on it. Well, it'd be up to you if you decide to stay or go, Miss J. Because if, let's say, R and O gave you like an opportunity and you got a raise, and then, what do you call it, the other department gave you the opportunity, would you take it? Which one, what if they gave it to you on the same day? Would you take it or would you walk away? Which one would you pick? Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Because I thought you wanted to see if you got the other position, would you be happy there or would you be happier staying in your current position? Isn't that your question? Okay. The other people don't matter, Miss J. The other people, they don't matter. Let's see. Yes, this. I don't think you're gonna get the other position, Miss J. Because with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Empress reverse, the Ace of Wands reverse and the Queen of Swords, I don't know, some ladies have something to do with it, but they might prevent you from getting the other position, like the S position. I don't think that you're gonna get the other position. Let me see about your... What if... Let me see about your current position. With the Page of Cups and the Fool, you're going to be offered a new position, like a higher position or a better position at your current department. Because I asked if you were to stay, like if you were to stay at your current department and were offered a better position, I do see you getting an offer for a new beginning or a new position or higher, better position. But would she be happy? What would it be like for her? Where'd the card go? I hate it when this happens. Here it is. 8 of Swords. And the World in reverse. So there's this thing where you have a tendency of always assuming the worst of certain situations, and Spirit is saying that, you know, if you assume the worst will happen. Does that make sense? Like you tell yourself, oh, so-and-so doesn't like me and that stresses me out. And then that's going to keep stressing you out. So Spirit is saying it wouldn't even matter if you were to stay or if you were to go. You have a tendency of assuming the negative and feeling very trapped in your head about negative things happening or people having negative opinions and views about you. With the 8 of Swords energy and with the World in reverse, that's not going to end. You're always going to feel like somebody doesn't like you, or you're not doing your job right, or, you know, so-and-so is going to try and like sabotage you, or it's all the feelings that you have about your happiness of the, you know, the future outcome of your position is entirely dependent on you. Because even if you're given a new position, you're going to find a problem with it. Kind of like, I don't know if you're a perfectionist and you're always trying to find what's wrong all the time. It's like that part of you isn't going to change. You're always going to be like, well, I got a new job, but I don't like this, and that about it. Like, I wanted the bigger office, they gave me the smaller one. You know, it's like there's always something where you're going to find that you're not going to like about it. So whether you stay or go, I feel like it doesn't matter where you go. There's always going to be something that you're going to be upset about. But we'll see. Because when I asked if you were going to get the other position S, I got a no. And it could be because there's like a lot of women who are jealous of you, or there was a lot of like women who are cutthroat trying to get the job. I feel like someone is going to, whoever's going to get it, I don't know if it's going to be like a woman who's older than you, because I did see the Queen of Swords getting it or something, or the Queen of Swords, or maybe somebody who was friends with whoever was deciding it who might try to get it. Okay. Because with the Justice sideways, the 7 of Swords sideways, and the 2 of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's going to be a part of this feeling that even when you're offered the new position at your current job, you're kind of being like, that's not fair. I thought it was going to be bigger. Or I thought it was going to be better. Because the way they explained it, maybe they made it you feel like, oh, this is going to be like really great for you. But then it's like they might have like left out some details. And with the 2 of Cups in reverse, you tell yourself, well, it's not as good as I had hoped it would be. You know? It's like you decide to take it, but it's almost like, but it's not what I had hoped it would be, or it's not as great as I wished it would be. With the 5 of Pentacles, King of Cups reverse, and the 10 of Wands in reverse, I feel like also with the King of Cups in reverse, there might be somebody who gets really emotional and starts like, I don't know if he's emotional or just moody, but he might be quiet for a little bit because he's really stressed out and overwhelmed. And, you know, don't take it personally. It might be shortly after, like, you get the position, but Spirit is saying, like, he's going to be moody for a while because, I don't know, he's, like, going through something. So one of the bosses is going to be kind of, like, weird, but don't take it personally. They're just super stressed out and overwhelmed, okay? Let me see what else we can get for you. With the Queen of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Wands, ooh, I do feel like there might be some clashing that happens. Maybe that's why this man is upset, because it could be that there's a woman, maybe more than one woman, who gets really jealous and angry about it, and 5 of Wands, and creates some sort of drama or conflict. Kind of like, it's not fair. Why would you give it to Miss J? Like, what? Jealousy, you'll find it anywhere, okay? No matter what happens, you're going to find someone being jealous somewhere. What's it going to be? With 3 of Pentacles sideways and the King of Wands, I feel like there's going to be, there might be a guy that you work with, who you work with like not all the time, but he's going to be trying to get your attention. Is it going to be overall positive? Like, how's it going to be? You're staying, taking the opportunity, going to be overall positive. With the Judgment in reverse, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Spirit is saying give it some time. You know, you might be, okay, how do you put it? It's going to be this energy where you're just going to want things to be taken care of quickly, get things done, go, go, go. Like, you're in a very fast-moving energy, but with the Judgment in reverse, Spirit is saying be very careful about the decisions that you make. Make sure that you don't move too quickly. Make sure you have the proper conversations that you need to before you, like, just dive in or just start making decisions and stuff, because you might miss something. But with the Six of Swords, overall, I do think that things are going to be calmer, like, you're going to be okay. It might take a little bit of time for things to like settle down, but I do feel like overall it's not going to be bad. Just be careful of like either being super critical or trying to move too quickly through things. How's it going to be? With the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands reversed. So I do feel like you're going to be moving up the ladder. Okay, I do feel like you're going to be getting like a promotion. But with the Eight of Wands in reverse, there is that energy of, how do you put it? Where you kind of have to like go with the flow of things changing here and there, or them. I don't know if this is like a position that they had to make up and create just for you to keep you or something. But it's almost like you got to figure it out as you go along. Kind of like, so here are the guidelines, but you know, we're just gonna like hit or miss and try and make it work. So I feel like it might even work in your favor, because if you like being in control or like taking care of stuff, I feel like, you know, you're gonna have a little bit of flexibility there, because they're kind of like, well, this is a new position, or this is something where, you know, we're still trying to figure it out. So I feel like it'll be like a learning and growing curve for the both of you, or like you and all the other superiors or whatever, whoever's above you, which isn't so bad, you know, that's pretty decent. Anything else overall, how will things go with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse? So I do feel like you're going to be in that energy of sometimes you're going to be working late or working extra, but you're still going to continue working. It's almost like this energy of like, I like this enough to like give it some extra time or extra work and effort. I don't want to leave or go. With the Page of Wands in reverse and the Death card, but I feel like you might just be a little bit nervous about changes. Kind of like, because maybe it's because like, how do you put it? Maybe it's because like maybe the outline of the position isn't like 100% clear, and it's kind of like changing constantly. You're always worried about, oh no, what are they going to do to change? Or are they going to add something? Or are they going to take something away? Or are they going to change something? I think that's the only thing that you're really going to be worried about. But that's an internal energy, like your fears and your insecurities and stuff like that, okay? But I don't see it being bad. I feel like it's going to be like a good opportunity for you. You're going to want to stay and like keep doing it, because it might even help you bring up your confidence if you let it. I don't see it as being like, I don't see it as being horrible, but it's only as bad as you let yourself believe it is. Does that make sense? Kind of like if you tell yourself the story of so-and-so ignored me today, I think he's mad at me, then you're going to be giving yourself stress for no reason. Because I do see earlier, you know, with the King of Cups reversed and the Five of Pentacles, someone might not talk to you or be very, like, avoid you or something, but because they're like overwhelmed, stressed out, like, and they're trying to like deal with their emotions or their whatever they're dealing with. So I feel like Spirit is saying be careful of how you view things, and try and like just don't let everything get to you, like every little thing. Like, let some things go, and if it's not going to affect you, like, right now, in the moment, then don't worry about it, okay? But I don't think it looks bad. It looks pretty decent. I just think that it's just going to be a slow process of, like, well, do I do this? I just want to get it all done. Let's just do it. Let's go. But Spirit's also saying, like, don't jump, or what is it? Don't leap before you look. Does that make sense? Make sure that you're always paying attention. With the 9 of Pentacles, you're going to be standing on top of the world. I feel like you're going to feel really good about yourself. You know, you're going to have more stability with the Sun in reversed. But it still might not make you super happy, because you're like, what else is there? Like, I like that it's making me feel financially more stable, but also what's hidden, what's not there. Spirit is saying internally you have to work on turning your dial to be happy and feeling satisfied or good about your accomplishments and what you have. Kind of like be grateful for your blessings. You know, not everything is going to be perfect, but don't take it as if like everything's horrible. Do you know what I mean? Like, try to change your mindset to be a little bit more optimistic about what you're getting. Does that make sense? So that your day will feel better, you'll feel lighter, you won't be so stressed out. But I feel like overall it's going to be pretty good. I mean, the Sun, even if it came out in reverse, it's not a negative energy, you know, because the 9 of Pentacles came out with it. Like, you're going to be like, yes, I'm the queen of the world, I got this. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're going to feel really good about yourself. But your own disposition is what gets you down. And sometimes when you're too negative, you're attracting that into you because you're telling Spirit, like, I want negativity. Or, you know, it's like, I feel like the worst is going to happen. So, oh, you want the worst to happen? We'll make it happen for you. Oh, you want so-and-so to hate you? Well, we'll make them hate you. Do you know what I mean? So make sure that you just turn your energy around and just focus on what's best for you. And, you know, get your whatever assignments are posted, get those things done, whatever group projects or ideas you need to do or lead or whatever. Just focus on what needs to be taken care of, okay? And remember, people will always try and sabotage one another, so don't even fuss and fret with that. Make sure that you have everything in writing and that you are focused on what you need to get taken care of, what needs to be taken care of, okay? Because at the end of the day, every company, the most important thing to them is for them to profit and to do well and to, you know, be efficient, okay? And that's how they value you. Oh, Miss J is so, like, her performance is wonderful. She's, like, really helping the numbers go up. She's very efficient. Everything's great. Then it's like, oh, good. Well, then maybe we can give her more responsibility. We'll give her a bigger title. We'll give her a bigger paycheck, you know? So focus on those parts. Don't worry about what other people think about you, because most of the time it doesn't matter, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. I like it for you. I like it. You know, because if someone tells you we're going to give you something to, like, try to make you feel better about, you know, your position, and we really value you and we want you to stay, then they're going to be in that energy of, like, I'm here for you, okay? Hope I was able to help you. Good luck, hon, and thank you for your donation. Stay positive. I'm excited for you, you know? You deserve this. You deserve it. You stand in the mirror tonight, Miss J. You know, after you brush your teeth, you stand in front of the mirror and say, you are beautiful. Or, sorry, I am beautiful. I am deserving of everything, like, wonderful in this life. I deserve a promotion. I deserve to make 6 figures. I deserve, you know, whatever it is. Be nice to yourself, okay? I feel like you give yourself too much anxiety and stress. You know that's going to age you. Don't do that to yourself. It might not, like, sometimes it's not visible on the outside, but it happens, okay? I know, right? Yes, your positive affirmations will be very good for you, and I feel like also Spirit has your back, you know? But the thing is, when you applied for the other job, it was for you, you know, that is what made the catalyst. That was the catalyst to make your department work faster to try and find something for you. So you didn't do a bad thing, okay? You're not missing out. Like, that move, and that's why Spirit's saying that if you don't like something, do something about it, because it can create change for you, you know, because the energy was very stagnant in your department. But then when you, like, went and they found out you were applying to another department, they were, like, jumping up and down. Invite Miss J on the next trip. Let's wine and dine her. Make her feel good and special. Make her stay. Okay? So that's what it is. So you did a good thing applying. Whether you get it or not, don't worry about it. Remember, you put in that effort because you told yourself, I deserve better, okay? And that's what Spirit wants you to do. Know your worth, know your value, and go after what you want, okay? I know, hon. I sense that in your energy. I don't always, like, bring it forth because I don't want to, like, come at you or make you feel bad about yourself, but I sense that in your energy when I do the readings, and I'm like, okay, push that down. Like, push it away. Because sometimes, like, your fears and anxieties, they'll take over a reading and, like, sometimes even draw in that energy. So I try to push it away so that Spirit can kind of ignore it better. Because I don't know how strong I am at doing it, but I always try to push away negative energies and feelings from the person I'm reading for to try and bring in better energy for you. But you have to work on that yourself too, okay? There's only so much I can do from my end. Because I can't change your mind. I can't make you think or feel any differently. You know, you're your own person. All right? I hope I was able to help you on. Good luck. Let me know how things go, okay? And stay positive and go into that interview like, I'm going to eat it. Do you know what I mean? Be fierce. I have faith in you. All right? So then maybe they can talk about, wow, Miss J is fire. Okay? Good luck, hon. Hello, Sky Blessings. Hello, Marissa. Hello, Jennifer M. Alrighty, Marissa, you are next. Are you here, Marissa? Are you still here? You're welcome, hon. Alright, let's see. You wanted him to see your son. What do you mean, you, Marissa? I'm just kidding. Spirit wanted me to say that. I told you, Spirit is brutal. Like, I always have to be like, Spirit, be nice. And then I'm like, oh, that you can't hear them, I can, so I have to tell it to you in a nicer way. With the Strength card, yes, he is going to come and visit you again with the Two of Pentacles, but he doesn't know when. He's like, yes, I feel better about our connection with the Strength card. He has a little bit more confidence of like, oh, I guess, like, I feel like Marissa wants me to come back or to see her again. But with the Two of Pentacles at the bottom, but I don't know when it's going to be. Like, the energy of like, how can I, when am I going to do it? What am I doing? What day? What if she's busy? Like, what if I'm busy? Like, he's just trying to figure out when, but he's like, I am gonna see her again. Okay. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Alrighty, Jennifer. Let's see. You're welcome. Alright, Jennifer. So in my mind I heard no, but let me see what's going on. What's going on? A lot of energy. Is Paven a man, Jennifer? Oh, what is this energy? Okay, I don't know what happened between the two of you, but what's going on with Paven? So, alrighty. So, it's kind of strange because Paven with the Four of Pentacles, technically he holds respect for you, but he's hiding it. Kind of like, I don't want you to know that I have respect for you, because if I give you respect, I don't know if you're going to take advantage of it. Because with the Hierophant in reverse, he feels like you break the rules in your favor or something, and he needs to be careful. Or like you guys have a different idea of what's right and wrong, or I don't know, there's something about, I don't know if it's like breaking rules or having different, like you don't meet eye to eye on things. So it's like he holds his respect for you, but feels like he still needs to like watch you, or like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. Because there is this energy with the Six of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Pentacles in reversed, Eight of Cups reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles in reversed. I don't know if this was like a work situation or a romantic situation, but he feels like the connection was unfair between the two of you. It's like this energy of, how do you put it? I feel like you're not fair. Maybe he feels like you breadcrumb or you break the rules, kind of like rules for thee but not for me kind of thing. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, he feels like you're a bit selfish or maybe even like a little bit greedy. With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, he holds a bit of a grudge against you for some reason. I don't know what this is with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know if you broke up, if you were in a relationship and you broke up, or that had something to do with work. Maybe something unfair happened. Whatever the situation is, he feels like there was something unfair that happened. Ten of Cups reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse, King of Wands. So this is somebody who feels like, you know, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, he was like unhappy. Like he didn't feel fulfilled in the connection with you. I don't know. I hate to say that, I don't know if he felt like you were a bit of a gold digger or somebody who was like playing him. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, he's like, I work too much and don't have a lot of time and I'm too stressed out to deal with this crap. King of Wands, like I've made a decision, like I'm moving on, or I'm gonna attract in someone like who understands me better. So he feels like there isn't like a connection. Like with the Hierophant reverse, the Ten of Cups reverse, Ten of Pentacles reverse, if it was like romantic relationship or romantic connection, he's like, yeah, no thanks. But if it's work related, he's like, yeah, I don't want to deal with this. So whatever it is, it's like he holds, like basically it's like I hold respect for you as a person, but I'm going to keep it to myself. Does that make sense? Like I have self-respect as well. So, you know, you go be you and I'm just going to go be me and attract in something else that's going to bring me more fulfillment and happiness. Okay? Okay, mixing up something did happen, but wasn't any out of fault. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I do see that. I mean, Ten of Cups in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, if there's a family situation, he's holding a bit of a grudge. But other than that, he's like, you know, I'm done. Like, I'm okay. I made a decision. I'm not happy in this connection. I'm not going to work on it, and I'm busy, and so I'm just going to go look for something else. Okay? I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here. I was going to say, that's a lot of, like, either relationship breakup or family breakup, or I don't even know what's, like, money, but, like, he's like, I'm looking for something different. Okay? You're welcome, hon. Alrighty, Intuitive Soul Angel, are you here? Intuitive Soul Angel, are you here, hon? Okay, let's see. Let's see. with the Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups at the bottom, I get a no. You know, you can always change the energy for the yes or no's, or virtually anything a lot of times, but in this energy right now, it's no, because with the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups at the bottom, Ace of Cups sideways, Star sideways, Seven of Wands sideways, Two of Cups reversed. Are you in a relationship at this time? Because there is this energy with the Queen of Swords in reverse where maybe you are either you're not very honest with yourself about certain things, or it's like you're not really focusing on your future enough, like making plans for it, kind of like if I need to budget this money or this much or that, you know, almost like this energy of, I feel like there's not enough planning that's being done. You got to be honest with your budget and, you know, what you're looking for. Kind of like, you know how they say, like, sometimes people, they, it's like you want a new car, but you're like, I want the $60,000 car, but you have a budget for like a $30,000 car. Do you know what I mean? So Spirit is saying, like, be honest with yourself about your finances and start planning better. There might be some sort of delay with the Queen of Swords in reverse energy and the King of Cups at the bottom. I think Spirit also wants you to focus on trying to stabilize your energy with your emotions, trying to master your emotions. Maybe that's been, I don't know if that's been making you spend more money lately, or in an energy of like not really scheduling and making goals for a new car. With the Ace of Cups sideways, the Star sideways, the Seven of Wands sideways, and the Two of Cups in reverse at the bottom. I don't know if you're somebody who tends to overgive your energy to other people, like you let energy vampires take energy from you, or, you know, you are so willing to give so much of your time and energy to others that sometimes you forget about yourself, and then like you're too drained at the end of the day to really like focus on what's best for you. Because with the Ace of Cups sideways, the Star sideways, and the Seven of Wands sideways, it's like this energy where you'll get really excited and you'll be like going for something. I have this dream. I want to accomplish this. I'm going to be so happy if it happens. But then it's like you become stagnant and stop working on it. Kind of like, I'm saving, I can't wait. And then you're like, oh, well, I had a really bad day today, so I want to go splurge and buy myself like a really nice pair of shoes or something. So Spirit is saying that sometimes your energy isn't consistently moving forward. Sometimes you put yourself in a stagnant energy. And with the Two of Cups in reverse, it's because you'll either be drained emotionally, or you're in this energy of sometimes not picking yourself enough to focus on you and what you want. Okay? So if you can shift your energy a bit and then get a little more focused on, I guess, journaling or putting effort into making plans for what you want and goals, and, you know, taking initiative, it's going to be working out for you. Let me see. Hello, Iman. Okay. Okay. But that's what I'm seeing, hun. I see a lot of stagnancy. I'm not saying that it's not possible for you. I'm saying right now that sometimes you aren't honest with yourself of how much time and you have available and how much you're actually going to be able to give to putting it into like a car fund. Does that make sense? You got to be very careful of this, because the stagnant energy is like I'm putting in effort and then I give up, and then I put in energy and then like I'm like emotionally like spent, I'm physically spent, and I just don't want to deal with it, you know? So I feel like there are like peaks and valleys, highs and lows, and your energy shifts too much. And sometimes, like I said, unfortunately with the Queen of Swords in reverse, maybe you're not honest about that sometimes. Maybe you let yourself like, it's like you know that you have days when this happens, but then you tell yourself, oh, it's okay, I'm still gonna make my goal, but it's like you didn't plan for it. You forgot to put in that extra money for savings, you know, that kind of thing. So just write it down and try to put yourself on like a, how do you put it? I don't want to say an itinerary, but, you know, set goals for yourself and keep yourself accountable, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. Alrighty, Iman. How old are you, Iman? I ask for age because sometimes I get teenagers and I'm like, nope, no kids. No kids. kids need to learn that we make mistakes, and as adults sometimes we need guidance, but we really need to like be very careful. I have faith in you, Intuitive Soul Angel. Good luck, hon. Hello, Jess. I just got your donation, hon. Iman. Did Iman leave? If so, then Jess, I will do you. Alrighty. Alrighty. Let's see. Ooh, Danielle, let's see. I like that I was muted the whole time. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. No, congratulations, Jess. I'm so glad to hear that. Okay, let's see what's going on with Danielle. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Hermit, the Devil reversed, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords reversed. Huh. She feels like you're being awfully quiet. She feels like maybe you haven't gotten what you've been looking for, that you're still waiting on some wish to come true. In other words, maybe find something that's like a perfect fit for you or something great to happen. With the Hermit, you've been very quiet. Devil reversed, Hierophant. I think she's like waiting for you to say like, oh hey, I found like a different position, or I found a different school to work at. King of Swords in reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. I don't know. I think she's a little confused because I think she's wondering if, did you already tell like the what do you call it, the boss or whoever, the principal or the man who works above you? She's wondering, did you already tell him that you're leaving or something and he's not telling me? I wonder, because Two of Pentacles is in her energy, like, did you already get something and you're not telling us? But then, like, did you already tell our principal and the principal's not telling me? Like, I think she's, like, wondering, like, what's going on. With the Sun, the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So, she's happy for you. She's like, I'm happy for you if you are finding something better for yourself. Three of Pentacles, I hope that we can still work together and be friends. Or, you know, maybe we'll meet again one day in the future. Eight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. But there is a part of her that hopes that you don't get something. I think there's a part of her, it's like, oh, but it's going to be so stressful if you leave. Like, Oh, okay. Maybe she, I don't know if like he didn't tell her or everything or something. But he wonders, or she wonders. But also with the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups reversed, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Six of Swords. She kind of doesn't know what to believe about what you tell her. Because she thinks like, okay, so did you get a job? Is that why? Or get an offer or something? Is that why you went to the principal and the, principal's not telling me? Or are you waiting for a response? Like, she's kind of confused because she's like, I hope, like no offense, I hope you don't get something. I mean, I wish for you to be happy because you seem really, depressed and unhappy. Maybe you got rejected from something and you don't want to talk about it. But whatever it is, she's like, I would like for you to be happy, but sometimes it's like there are days where I feel like she wants you to stay because she was like hoping that you could work together longer. But with the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands, and the Strength reverse, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the World in reverse, she's just like waiting. She's literally just sitting there waiting. So when is Jess going to tell me she's leaving? Is she deciding between a couple of different schools? Like, maybe she doesn't feel comfortable talking about it with me, but I hope that she'll communicate with me and let me know what's going on about if she's quitting or not. With the World in reverse, I wish you wouldn't leave. Seven of Wands in reverse and the Star. But I don't want you to be unhappy and I don't want you to get what you want. So there's this part of her where she wishes you wouldn't leave, but understands that it would make you feel better and it would probably be fulfilling for you. So she's like, oh, I feel guilty saying, like, I don't want you to leave. But, I was hoping you'd stay longer and, like, we were friends. But I want you to be happy. Ten of Cups, I want you to be happy. Queen of Pentacles, I want you to be financially stable so that you can be financially, mentally, emotionally, and psychologically stable. Because, when money isn't stable, it can be very stressful. I understand that completely. You have bills to pay, you gotta eat food, there's lots of things that you have to take care of. Life isn't cheap, and so, we all need money to survive. So for her, she's like, I just want you to be happy and for you to feel stable. With the Chariot in reverse, I wish you wouldn't have to go. King of Pentacles reverse, the High Priestess. I think one of the other, maybe the other teacher mentioned too, like, I wish she wouldn't leave. High Priestess, but I'm not sure. Maybe she asked, oh, did Jess mention, like, did she find something? And he's like, I don't know, she didn't say anything to me, like, not that I know of. Ace of Wands reverse, the Temperance, and the Justice card. And she's just hoping that, whatever you do decide to go to, that it's going to bring you some peace and some stability and like, calm life for you, justice. I want the right thing to happen for you. Death in reverse, I wish you wouldn't have to leave. Emperor, but I understand that you're making effort to go look for something better for yourself. Ace of Cups reverse, King of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords reverse, the Lovers. It's kind of weird because she feels like you're very secretive and you don't really open up, and she wonders if maybe like maybe you're stressed out because you're looking for a relationship and you're not finding one quickly. Kind of like maybe you're hopping from school to maybe meet somebody, and because you can't find someone, like maybe that's why you're leaving. Because I don't know if you're like, I understand that you are looking for like a more financial stability, but I wonder if maybe you're also looking for a relationship. And, because I haven't seen you sleeping, or like you look like you're not sleeping very well at night. Maybe she feels like you look tired when you come into school. And she wonders, like, or are you hiding a relationship? Like, are you with somebody? Is a guy, like, mistreating you? I think she's wondering, is he keeping you up at late, stressed out? Like, what's going on? Because Nine of Swords reverse, Four of Swords reverse. Like, is it the job that's making you so tired and stressed out? Or do you have, like, a boyfriend who's not treating you well, that you're not talking about and hiding? She's kind of worried about you. Knight of Wands reverse and the Eight of Wands. Because she feels like you're a little bit inconsistent with your communication, and sometimes, I don't know, she feels like you have a bit of a temper or you snap, and she's like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you hiding something? 7 of Cups. She doesn't know. She's confused. I think her mind wanders into different avenues. Is that why Jess is really upset? Like, what's really going on here? She looks so tired and stressed out. Is it really the money? Is it because of a guy? Like, what's going on? 4 of Pentacles in reversed, and the Hangman. Like, she's going back over the conversations that you've had with her, and she's wondering, like, did Jess tell me everything? With the Judgment reverse and the 6 of Cups reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. But she's also sitting there going, like, I don't want to ask you about it, and, like, you know, you think that I'm making assumptions about you, like negative assumptions about you, and then you get upset with me and don't want to talk to me anymore. Because she's in this energy of, like, I'd still like to be friends with you after you leave, but, like, if I gave you a reason to hate me and not want to, like, be friends with me, that would make me feel worse. In other words, if you guys were to part ways and, you know, it was amicable, she would be, like, better about it. And so she's like, I don't really want to bring it up, and I don't want to make her uncomfortable or upset her. So with the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the 10 of Wands, she's, like, telling herself, well, Jess said that she's stressed out because financially this isn't something that's going to be, like, sustainable for you, and you're stressed out about it. So I'm going to believe what she tells me. 5 of Pentacles, financial struggles. Tower, that's why you're leaving. 3 of Swords reversed, you're going to fix your problem. Queen of Cups in reverse, but you seem really sad and unhappy and disappointed. Underlying energy with the Page of Swords reverse, she's been watching you and also kind of, like, spying on you. I don't know, she's been asking around about you, or, you know, listening to what other people are saying and, like, watching how you're acting. 6 of Wands reverse, you look defeated. 2 of Swords reverse, she wants to ask about it, but she's, again, afraid to ask about it. 6 of Pentacles, she's like, you know, I hope that we're friends, but I also want to follow the rules and do the right thing. Knight of Swords, I hope that you'll come and talk to me. Queen of Wands in reverse, but I don't want you to get mad at me. Knight of Cups in reverse and not want to be friends with me. So Page of Pentacles, I hope we can talk. 9 of Pentacles, I hope you'll let me know if you got a new job or not. Magician, if you found something. 3 of Cups in reverse, and I hope that I don't have to hear it from somebody else. I hope that you tell me yourself, and, like, I don't have to hear it, like, through someone else's mouth or gossip. With the Moon in reverse and the 8 of Cups in reverse, the 4 of Cups and the King of Cups, also that energy of, like, I hope that you're happy with whatever decision that you make, but, you know, I hope that you'll even consider coming back if you don't like the new job. If you're unhappy with the new job or wherever else you go, I hope that you consider coming back. She wants to keep a positive connection with you. 9 of Wands, 4 of Wands. I know that you're fighting or trying to get stability. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. That's why you're looking for something different. 5 of Swords, because you're worried that it's not going to improve here. Empress, you're taking action. 5 of Wands reverse. You're not trying to create drama or conflict. 2 of Cups. I want you to be happy. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sad that you're going to have to quit and leave. Queen of Swords reverse. Page of Wands reverse. The Fool. She's also in this energy of, like, I hope that it's because of the money and not because some older woman, like, hurt your feelings and made you feel bad and made you uncomfortable and made you want to leave. So was it Sue? Whoever it is, she feels like, I hope that you're honestly just leaving, and that you don't have a bad taste in your mouth, and you'll consider coming back if you don't like wherever else you go to. So she has positive feelings towards you. She's just a little bit worried. Like, I hope you're doing okay, and it's just the stress of work and nothing else outside of you or in your life that's affecting you, that's making you look so tired and, like, unhappy. So that's what I see, hon. Yeah, go ahead. But go ahead and ask a bit. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a question for you then. Jess, was Danielle one of those people? Was she the one where you opened up about your family? Like, I don't know if you told her about like your unhappy life or childhood or whatever it was, because sometimes when women are very quiet or they don't open up a lot and they are very introverted, sometimes but you know, yes, you might be introverted, but also if you've opened up and shared something about your life personally, it could be that she makes an assumption where, you know, did you get yourself into a relationship with someone who's abusive or controlling because you know of your past? Because a lot of times when women have fathers who are either abusive, controlling, what do you call it, manipulative, or abandons them, they typically will grow up and feel like it's normal to be mistreated, and then they end up in relationships with men who either don't give them love, like, you know, that don't treat them well, because they tell themselves, well, that's what I'm used to, people not treating me well, or, you know, that's normal. Like, or if your parents fought all the time, you think that it's normal to fight all the time in relationships. So it very well could be that if you had opened up to her about anything, it could very well be that she feels like, oh, well, maybe, like, are you hiding the fact that you're in a relationship with somebody who's hurting you and you don't want to talk about it? Do you know what I mean? It's like she makes assumptions, but also she doesn't want to, like, upset you, trigger you, because if she feels like you, because she doesn't, it's like she can make all the assumptions that she wants, but if you're not comfortable on that level where you're opening up to her all the time, I don't think that she's going to want to, like, push and prod, because then what if you get upset with her? It's like, that's rude, why are you asking me that? Then I'm gonna report you. Do you know what I mean? She's afraid that her job might get on the line. She's like, we're friendly with each other, but I don't know that we've reached that level. Does that make sense? So I feel like there's, like, she makes some sort of assumption sometimes based on things that you told her in the past, and wondering why you're so quiet and silent, because sometimes people become like that because of how they grew up. And so I think she makes assumptions, but she's not trying to cross the line with you that might get her fired. You know, like, you can't break the rules of, you know, prying into someone else's personal business and making them uncomfortable. But let me see. Oh, quick. Hello, Zai. Good morning, hon. Let me see. Yeah, she does feel like you told her some bad news about your childhood with the Page of Cups in reverse. Either you were abused or you were, you know, emotionally, how do you put it? Emotionally neglected as a child. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Because with the Page of Cups in reverse, she feels like maybe as a child or with this Six of Wands in reverse, you told her some bad news about your childhood, how you were either abused, neglected, or hurt, or didn't really have much of it. Okay, so I asked if your race influences the way that she treats you. With the Three of Swords, it's a no. Her heart's broken for you. She feels really bad for you. And the Ace of Pentacles, she's in that energy of, like, she understands that you're somebody who's either, like, always ambitious and trying to be like the breadwinner, or somebody who is financially stable. And I think whatever you told her broke her heart. And with the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Seven of Wands, and the Strength card, she feels like you are very, very strong. She feels like internally you have the strength of a lion. She feels like you're walking away because financially this isn't stable for you, and also it's not fair. And with the Seven of Wands, you're a go-getter. You're somebody who feels like, if it's not working out for me, I have to move on to the next thing. Almost like somebody who has been through things in life that affected them to the point where they just always have to, like, go and get what they want and what they need. So, you know, it's like you're not going to sit back and, like, you're putting an effort to work, but if you can't pay your bills, you're going to find something else to pay the bills. You know what I mean? She sees you as being a very fierce person, but her heart breaks for you. So your race isn't what affects the way she thinks about you and how she talks to you. It's an energy of like, I don't want to say something that's going to harm you or offend you and make you take action against me too, because she feels like you have like this strength in you that's silent, but she feels like her heart's broken for you because of whatever you've gone through in your past that you told her, kind of like, oh, it like broke my heart, and like it was such bad news when you told me these things about your family or your past or whatever. So she feels like you're somebody who has your head on your shoulders, right? And like you're going to go after what you want. Okay even still, like any little detail, she just feels like you had like an unfortunate like childhood. So she feels bad for you and it like broke her heart, but your race had nothing to do with it. It's just, you know, the things that you've told her, the things that you revealed to her. She feels like you're okay with walking away from things that don't serve you. You're somebody who is like, if it's not going to work out, then I'm going to go. But like I said, she might make the assumption that, you know, it's like because of your childhood or because of whatever happened to you in the past, are you also like in that energy of, how do you put it? I hope that, yes, you had to be strong for other people in your life. I hope you're strong for yourself. Does that make sense? Like, because things didn't really go well in your childhood, I hope that you're not letting someone else take advantage of your kindness and your vigor in life, if that makes sense. You know, it's like your own ambition, your own drive. Because a lot of times, Jess, unfortunately, a lot of adults who were abandoned, abused, hurt when they were little, they grow up to be people who end up again in either abusive relationships or connections where people take from them. So I think she's worried about you. But she's not going to push and pry. She's like, I'll just go with whatever you're comfortable talking to me about, okay? But that's what I see for you, hon. I hope I was able to help you in some way. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. And, you know, stay positive. I do think that good things are coming for you. Just keep putting in the effort and keep applying, okay? There's something better out there. And don't limit yourself. I think that's the one thing that that might be holding you back a little bit. You have a very creative mind. The sign that you were born in, you were put on this earth for greatness. You probably don't know. There are several signs in the zodiac. You're intelligent as you are for a reason, but you have to balance out, you have to find harmony within your own energy because you're a dual sign, you know? You're the only one who has that energy of, you're able to push aside your emotions and like be very logical and go after what you want and not let anyone affect you or get you down. But you also have to feel. You can't turn off your feelings all the time. You have to feel your way through life because you're the Lover's card for a reason. You're put on this earth to show people how to love, okay? You have a very, like, I know that a lot of people don't understand, but, and don't even really think of this, but we all have a purpose on this earth as our zodiac signs. A lot of people don't realize that, but your purpose on this earth is to spread love, teach people how to love and how to not hurt each other, because you get hurt over and over again, and you can't let that affect you in a way that's going to make you cold, cutting, and cruel, okay? Because that can happen to a lot of air signs and Geminis especially, because you're a very sensitive sign, okay? So make sure that you remember to love yourself and to find time to balance out your own energy, and don't ever turn off your feelings, okay? Because then it'll make you dark. You have a dark energy in you that you can't help. We all do, but you have a tendency of moving into the darker side of yourself faster, if that makes sense, okay? So try to stay positive or surround yourself with people who are positive, and, you know, be aware of people who are just trying to take from you. Don't get taken advantage of, and remember that not everyone will hurt you, okay? Be open to kindness, connection, and love. Because, again, we're not put on this earth to be alone. We're meant to connect with others, but we're also meant to feel our emotions and share them with others, okay? Share yourself. You're a person who deserves love. You're a person who deserves to be known, okay? And remembered and loved and revered. At the end of the day, we all deserve that. You don't have to be like famous, but the people that you appreciate should show you appreciation in your life as well, okay? Good luck, hon. Let me know how it goes, and I wish you the best of luck in your job, hon. I hope you find something that's really, really good for you, okay? That brings you stability, happiness, and remember, you can always do a side hustle, like whether it's tutoring or whether it's creating art and selling it, you know, developing different like programs on how to create art. Whatever it is, you're very creative. You have a lot of ideas. You just have to put them into action, okay? I wish you well. Let me know how things go, okay? Have a good rest of your night, and don't stress yourself out, okay? Try and get some sleep. And if you have ideas, get out a notebook and write them down. Like, what else do I like to do? Or how can I monetize this and stuff like that, okay? I don't know. I see, okay. Literally after I said that, I like see you sitting, and like, I don't know if it's because you've become very successful, but you're sitting and like painting like scenery somewhere, but you're like on vacation or something. I don't know. It's like you're sitting there sipping like I don't know if you're sipping a cocktail or a fruit drink or something, but you're sitting there and you have paint and it's sunny and bright out. There's water in front of you. So I don't know if you're like painting like an idyllic scenery. I don't know if that's something that you're going to do for your business or it's something you're doing for fun, but I do see it like you're going to live like a artistically fulfilling life, okay? So keep that in mind. You need to take one. And like I said, your life can become like this. If you become successful in whatever it is that you do, you might be able to take regular vacations where you can, you know, you can do art for fun, or maybe, I don't know if you're going to be selling your art, because you can sell your art prints. You can sell them as notepad stickers, stuff for agendas and stuff, you know. You're an artistic and creative person. I have faith in you. Let me know, all right? Good luck, hon. And anyone else is here, if you have a yes or no question, go ahead and post it. With your age. You're welcome, Jess. Oh. I feel like I re-injured my wrist. Which one, J-Moon? What's their initial? What's their initial? Initial. First letter. Just the first letter. TL. Alright, let's see. Like romantically or just like as a employee? Uh-oh. Is this a man? What's going on? Romantically or as an employee? And is this a man? Oh boy. Well, I think that you should I feel like they might be in a relationship or married or something. Maybe. With the Three of Wands in reverse, it's a big fat maybe. Because they feel like, I don't know what I think, I don't know you for very long, Hangman. Like, I've daydreamed about you before, but you know, I thought about you before, but I don't really know what to think of you. I feel like he doesn't really know who you are. Maybe he hasn't been working there long, or just like we don't really know each other. I don't really know what to think of you. I sometimes daydream about you and wonder. But Three of Cups in reverse and the Judgment in reverse, I think that he, if he's married or in a relationship, he's considered like, oh, I wouldn't mind like tapping that. Do you know what I mean? But he was like, no, it's a bad idea. I shouldn't be thinking about that. Like, that's going to cause problems. Like, it might get out. With the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Nine of Wands. But he's also in this energy of kind of like, I'm afraid to say anything to J Moon. Like, I don't want to hit on her and she feels like I'm gross or I'm not interested. And then she goes, I don't want to work with TL because he was inappropriate with me or said something. And then she, like, you know, has, like, what do you call it? Wants to take revenge and get me in trouble. Nine of Wands. He's in this energy of like, you know what? I'm just going to build this wall in front of me. If J-Moon wants to come and talk to me, cool. But I'm not going to take any action to, like, make anything uncomfortable. So, again, I think he's in the energy of, like, he finds you attractive and he'd hook up with you. But he tells himself, that might be a bad idea. That might be bad for me. She might take revenge out on me. Like, get me in trouble, that kind of thing. So again, attraction, sure, but doesn't know what to think about you otherwise. So you're a pretty lady, J-Moon. If you don't believe it, you should know. You're a pretty lady, but you're more than just your looks, okay? I hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your patience. You're welcome, hon.